All right, everybody, welcome to our second class of December, where we are exploring the dimension of Hara, the dimension of intention. And I just want to see if that is a good size for everybody. Can you see the image? Is that all right? Okay. Yeah, so just to have a little example, right? So we started looking at the Hara last week, and Scott, you were bringing up some good points about, right? Is it a pillar? Is it a line? And I've seen it different ways, like depending on the person and their level of cultivation, sometimes the line can feel like a pillar of energy. But there's generally like a line that is ideally unbroken, that runs from the grounding point. You could see that, right? The one deep into the earth there beneath her feet. And the line runs from the grounding point up to the dantian, the high heart, and then the ID point, which is that like star at the top. And you can work with Hara in different ways, I suppose. You can imagine the line. You can work with the points. You know, just like we've done with other imagery, you can use the image to guide you in your own experience of what Hara means for you at this developmental stage in your spiritual journey or your healing journey, right? So depending upon your level of cultivation, it's going to present different ways, right? So it could actually show up as like a very thin line, or, you know, something that maybe you don't even perceive at all. Or someone who has had a lot of practice could really feel it very, very strongly throughout their whole vertical axis. So the visual will help give you an entryway maybe, and just taking it in, letting yourself absorb. This particular image is from the Barbara Brennan School of Healing, and it's just a great visual. And it really illustrates the architecture of the Hara in a simple, accessible way. And so just taking in the image, and as we meditate, I'll share some themes that the Hara embodies. And, you know, one of the main themes is that, you know, or the main principles is that Hara is the foundation of the energy field of the aura. So it's a very important part of our bodies and whole being, well-being. And so when something is impacted here, it can impact the functioning of the whole system. And it's not just a place in the body, but it's actually a dimension deeper than just the physical. It's really the soul intention. Right, the intention of you on a soul level. And so as you're ready, you can close your eyes. Taking it more inward, this concept of Hara, and just beginning to feel it for yourself along the vertical axis of your body. So there's no right way to practice or to connect. It's just becoming aware of the way your body, mind, heart is ready to receive this deeper layer of information and energy. And as you slow things down and you connect more inward with yourself, noticing perhaps how you've been feeling today, and that maybe right now you're making a transition from a very busy day to a more still place inside. Just give yourself the time you need to transition. And as your awareness opens, feel the vertical axis begin to open. Feeling that line from the grounding point all the way up through your body to the ID point above the crown of your head. And just noticing what you notice for you. Does it feel like a solid, unbroken line? Are the points along the Hara connecting? What are some of the qualities that you're noticing as you explore this deeper dimension of your being? And some qualities we may experience when we connect with Hara are qualities of stillness, calm, centeredness, stability. We may feel also our own purpose in life. And our own personal sense of connecting with spirit. How we uniquely perceive and experience spirit in ourselves and in our life. Right, and if it has been a busy time, this is a great way to begin to stabilize and build your energy from the core of you. And the main treatment that we use here is we build the energy of Hara. We just allow it to build and strengthen by focusing our attention by really settling in to the core of oneself. It has the quality of pure being, like the isness state. It just is. So just finding that for yourself in whatever amount feels good for you right now. Really entering the core of your being. Along the vertical axis. Feeling what that's like for you. And perhaps even inviting the Hara to reveal to you or show you what it is. Right? So as our focus draws into this place, it will also grow in presence. So feeling into it and allowing this dimension of intention, you on a soul level, to guide you in the experience. Just about another moment or two here, feeling into the qualities, sensations, into your direct experience. And noticing the influence that it's having on the rest of your being. And just gently taking a moment or two to come out of that as you're ready. No rush.